Hey everybody, my name is Megan Malone and I'm a nutrition consultant for the Diet Doc Chicago, but I'm also a freelance makeup artist out of Chicago. I wanted to talk about eyes today and specifically my favorite products for lashes and liners. So this video is going to be called Lashes and Liners. Okay, so let's get started. Some of my favorites. Okay, so favorite like kind of go-to everyday eyeliner is Urban Decay 24/7 liners. I have a few. This is a really pretty purple color. I don't know if you can see that color, and it swatches pretty true to what the package looks like. It's just really pretty purple. This one is called Ransom. This blue is outstanding. It's called Deviant. And here's a swatch of that one for you. See that? It's just a really pretty, pretty bright blue. And then I have Flipside, which is kind of a teal green. And here's that one for you, swatched. If you can see. There you go. And then I have Whiskey. I don't use this one too much because I don't really care for brown liner. It's okay, but I'm just, personally for me, I'm just not a big fan of brown liner. And then my go-to is Zero. The nice thing about these liners, this is just a black. The nice thing about these liners is that they pretty much stay all day. I do have a little bit of trouble having them set on the waterline. So if you're going to put, for example, the Zero on your waterline, either top or bottom, I would also set it with a matte black shadow, and you can use a brush like this one here. It's dirty because I use it for setting the waterline. This is a K9 angle liner brush from Crown Brushes, and this is just a great just for smudging on liner either on the bottom or setting a regular eyeshadow over your waterline, your liner that you put on the waterline. So this is a great one. Okay, so that's some of the pencil liners that I like the best. I've also raved about Avon's, oops, stuff just went flying. Avon makes a Mega Impact liner, but it's recently come to my attention that they stopped making it. So I'm sure they'll come out with something that's similar to it, but for now, the best liner out there is the Urban Decay 24/7. Okay, in terms of a cream or gel liner, I've been using the, what's it called? Maybelline Eye Studio. It comes in a little pot like this, and similar to the other gel liner pots like MAC's Fluid Line, and Bobbi Brown has one too. Similar to that, I like this product. It does dry out kind of quickly. I mean, not like some, but you just have to make sure that you screw the cap on pretty well. But I like to put this on with also another brush by Crown called the K14 Pointed Liner Brush. Looks like that, and it's got a really, really fine point to it. And what I like to do when I apply this is just kind of roll it like that. Just tap, tap, tap. And then on the edge, if you can see, I'm kind of rolling it to roll off the excess product and make sure that it's evenly distributed on there. Otherwise, you know, I guess with just any cream liner, it just kind of gets chunked up. So then when you do that, you can get a nice fine line like that. And this is just a great brush for like either a finer. You can always build it. If you don't want a fine line on your upper lash line, you can really build it and draw it in. But if you do want something a little bit thicker and you don't want to mess around with taking the time to use that thin one, this one is also by Crown. It's a bent liner brush. It's the C217 bent liner brush, and it looks like this. There we go. And if you can see, it's a little bit thicker. The bristles are a little bit thicker, so you will get a thicker line with that one. That's a really nice one to use with a cream or a cake or gel liner. I also love, 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 let me just get this out there. I'm not a fan of liquid eyeliners. I don't like the applicator. If anybody has any suggestions for one where the applicator isn't hard and applies nice and smoothly, please let me know. But I have not yet found one I like. So until I find one that I like, I won't be recommending any liquid liners. This liner is incredible. It's by Laura Mercier, and it's called Black Ebony Eyeliner. They also have a caviar one. But anyway, it's a little pot like this. And what you do is you could use the same kind of liner brushes that I talked about just a second ago, the crown brushes. This is just the thin K14 one. What you want to do is you want to wet the brush. I usually put a little drop right on like the edge. If you can see, there's like a little tray almost right on the edge there. Just put a little drop, and then I roll around the product, the brush in the product, until it loosens up and it really becomes like a liquid liner, and it's super pigmented. It's really, really deep. I mean, when they say black ebony, they're not kidding. It's really deep and it's really beautiful. So if you're looking for a product that's like a liquid liner, but you really have more control over the application, then this is really the one for you. This is a great, great product, and it lasts. I haven't tried putting it on my waterline. I don't think that would work out too well because it is watery. You know, you're using water to put it on there, so it's water-based. So I don't think it would last super well on the waterline, but in terms of putting it just directly on your upper lash line, perfect. Lasts forever. You'll love it. Okay, so those are the liners that I'd like to talk about today. And now I want to talk about lashes. Okay, so everyone asks me what's the holy grail of mascara. And to be honest with you, I don't have one. I like a lot of mascaras. I like to try different mascaras. If you have one that you love that you want to recommend, I would love to hear it, because I'm always trying new mascaras. But my thing is I really don't want to spend $20, $25 on a mascara. I think it's kind of pointless, and the ones that I've tried that are a little more expensive, a little more pricey, I haven't liked, to be honest with you. So I kind of stick to drugstore mascaras, and especially if you're applying false lashes. Speaking of false lashes, typically when I am applying false lashes and I want a really thick look, I will apply a mascara. And what I like to use is Great Lash. I know a lot of people complain that it's watery, but if you're using false lashes, who cares? Your lashes aren't going to fall because they're false. So to me, I like this one. It's a nice clean formula. There's a lot of product in this thing, and it's not super expensive, and it does the job. That isn't all we want. We just want it to do the job. So I like this one for false lashes. My kind of favorite liner mascara right now is, let's see, it's by L'Oreal Telescopic Explosion Mascara. And this one, it looks like this. The great thing about this one is the wand. I think the formula is really nice too. It seems to hold a curl pretty well for me. But when I take the wand out, almost every mascara, that little dab that's on the edge of the wand, I just kind of get that off there. I just kind of rub it back onto the container so that it's not clumpy. But look how cool that wand is. It's like a it kind of looks like a medieval torture device or something. But it's just like a ball with spikes on it. I hope you can see that. But it's awesome because you can really get in the little crevices, and it's great for the bottom lashes. It doesn't clump up. I really love this, and the reviews online were kind of like I was a little hesitant, but I really was intrigued by the wand. It kind of sold me, and turns out I love it. So I would try that for sure. And the other two that I'm really liking, and they look the same, but they're not. The first one is, they're both voluminous, which I can't remember who makes voluminous, to be honest with you. Whoever makes voluminous. The first one is called False Lashes. So it looks like that. It's the bigger of the two. There's two different gold containers, but it's the big one. The wand is really nice. It's kind of tapered at the edge. Let's see if you can see that. It's kind of tapered at the point, which is nice. I think the formula might be a little heavy for my lashes, but I've heard people say if you like a thicker lash, this is really good. It's definitely one of the best drugstore ones I've ever tried. But you know, then again, mascara is really personal. So see if you like it. it's not super expensive, so that's definitely a bonus. And I really, really, really like Voluminous's Million Dollar Lashes. The container looks like this. Hope you can see that. And the wand is kind of just a typical wand. It's a little tapered at the end, but it's got those really thin bristles, really fine, and it's super good for getting in on your bottom lashes. When you apply mascara, here's a little trick. If you start at the base of your lashes and then kind of wiggle it up, just wiggle it up, you'll really coat your lashes and they look really thick, and it kind of gives the illusion that your lashes are thicker than they are because you're starting at the base. So those are some mascaras that I really love, and you know, I'll probably change my mind like every week or so, because I'm always trying different mascaras. And like I said, if you have a mascara that you love, please leave it in the comments below, and I will definitely try it, and if I love it, I'll put it in a favorites video. So thanks for the recommendations in advance. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed my first YouTube video, and hopefully they'll just get better and better. And if you want me to talk about something, I try to keep my blog updated. So I'll also have a link to my blog below. So if you have something that you want me to talk about, please don't hesitate to ask. You can always email me or leave a comment below. So thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.